Here's a demo of our investment tracker web application built with Ruby on Rails. So once logged in, our user can view several funds as well as the fund manager. After clicking details, our user is taken to the fund page where he sees the fund name, the manager, as well as the average profit earning ratio for this particular fund. Below this, the user can view all stocks in this fund, and he can inspect any particular stock. So going into Apple, he sees the incorporated name, also the profit earning ratio of Apple, the primary exchange, a price, a market cap, and a daily change. Going back to the fund page, the user can select a fund to track. So if the user selects the Kaiser report, for example, click select this broker, and this associates the fund with the user, and the user is taken to his or her profile page where there's a welcome message, the broker who manages it, and the profit earning ratio of the fund, as well as links to the fund pages that we just saw. So within the Kaiser report, we have Facebook, JP Morgan, Johnson and Johnson, Wells Fargo, and Exxon. Below this, the user can also view a, a chart which shows the daily change of each stock, and the user also has the option to delete this broker and select another. Also on the fund page, the user also sees which fund has the highest profit earning ratio, and this is indicated by this icon. Going to our code, we can examine the stock controller, and here we would see where our gem makes the API call using the stock symbol. Our stock symbols comes our stock instance comes from our database, and the symbol property is called on that query is made, and we are saving that stock object in a variable called stock object. This variable is used on the stock show page to access all properties on it. So here we have market cap called on this object, percentage change called on it also, and latest price, primary exchange, all called on this. Looking at our broker model, we see associations. So the broker has an ID which indicates his company, his or her company. Broker has many users, has many portfolios, and has many stocks through portfolios. Our method that does the average profit earning ratio is called average, and this queries the API for all in one call for all 5 stocks within that portfolio, and returns an array, and this array is stored in API call. The API call is iterated over, and the profit earning ratio for all 5 is added to the initial profit earning ratio value of 0, and then this is divided by the stock elements, in this case 5. This average is also utilized by a class method, self.best, and this self.best method, it would return the broker that has the highest average. Going back to our page, one of the many additions that we can make to this web app is we can include a field here that would take in a stock, because for example in this simple web app we have only 4 funds. In a larger web app we can have like 50, 100 or upwards, and we may not know which stock is in which fund. So to find this, we can create a search bar, make a search bar up here that takes in stock symbol and return the fund or funds that contain this stock. And how we will do this is, let's stop the server and enter Rails console, and we would query the broker database. The broker database, as we saw, it has a relation with stocks through the portfolio table. So we would like to make this connection, and we would like to return a broker or brokers where the stock symbol is what we specified. So where stocks symbol is, for example, try Google, and this returns to us Tim Wells Funds Wells Investments, and Wells Investments contain the stock Google, and this would also apply to any stock. So we can say Facebook, and the table, the active record, would query the tables and return to you what you specified. So this is one upgrade that we can make to this investment tracking application, and this was a short demo on our tracking app.